right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pilates. Today's Pilates, we're going to use weights, but if you have options of weights, definitely go on the lighter side. I'm going to use my twos, but I have my fives nearby in case I want to up it a little bit, but definitely lighter, so don't go anything more than fives. All right, so let's start seated in a comfortable seated position, hands on our knees, sitting up nice and tall, stack the spine, and let's just do a couple of shoulder rolls, 3 forward and 3 back, doesn't matter what direction you start in. Just kind of waking everything up. And after your 3 shoulder rolls, inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale your right arm down and side bend over to the right. And keep twisting your chest more up to the sky. Little stretch all through the left side body. And inhale both arms up again. Reach the arms up, but press the shoulders down. And then drop the left hand down, side bend over to the left. Bring both hands back up to the sky. We're going to take our left hand, bring it to the right knee, bring your right hand behind you, take yourself into a twist. Bring both hands up to the sky again, do the same thing on the other side. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind, little twist. Bring both hands up to the sky. We're going to forward fold straight down. So it doesn't matter how far you go down, you want to make sure your sits bones are still on the ground now. Coming back up, we're going to extend the legs out, rock side to side. So legs should be about hips width distance apart, and just inhale it down, exhale back up, using your own breath, moving at your own pace. Inhaling down, exhaling back up. Good, let's get 2 more. Last one. And then bring your hands up to your shoulders, elbows open wide. We're just going to twist side to side. Good, 1 more each side. Perfect. All right, so now we're just going to hinge from the hips. We're going to come all the way back down onto our back. So hinging from the hips, core is in tight, rolling back down. Once you get there, pull your right knee into your chest, give yourself a little hug, and then extend that right leg up to the sky. If it's too much to have this right leg up, bend at the left knee and place the left foot on the mat. And just pull that right leg back a little bit, and then flex and point your toes. And then if your left knee isn't bent, left foot on the floor, go ahead and do that now. Point your right toes, and let's go into some hip circles. So bringing that right leg out to the side, circle it around, and bring it back up. We're going to get 3 big circles. After your 3rd one, we're going to switch sides. So you can lower that right leg onto the mat and then extend that left leg up to the sky. Again, if everything's too tight, just bend at the right knee and place the right foot on the mat. And then flex and point your left toes. Try to get that left leg really straight. If your right leg's not bent, go ahead and do that now. Point your left toes and let's circle that left leg out to the side, keeping that right leg completely still, engaging the core. Everything is nice and tight. Good. Let's get 1 more. Excellent. And then bring your legs to a tabletop, head and shoulders reach off the mat, arms reach down the mat, reaching the fingertips as far down as you can, and start slapping up and down like you're slapping water, breathing in for 5 and out for 5. Pump those arms, and while you're pumping, extend the legs out and pull them back in. Good, extend them out. Keep the arms pumping, pull them back in. Keep breathing. 1 more time, extend the legs out. Pull them back in, and let's pump for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extending the legs down onto the mat, arms reach up over the head, full body stretch, and let's go into our roll-ups here. So inhale, arms up, exhale as you peel yourself up and off the mat. Inhale over the legs, and exhale it back down. So this might be a little hard still, first thing in the morning, you might feel a little tightness. We're just trying to get rid of all of that tightness. So squeezing in the core. Nice, guys. Good. Let's get 2 more. And if it's hard to get up, no big deal. Just get up as far as you can. Nice job. All right, we're gonna roll back onto our backs. We're gonna bring both knees into our chest and just rock side to side for a quick second. Now from here, if you have your weights nearby, just grab them. Remember, we're gonna go light today. So we only need one weight. We're gonna keep both knees into our chest. And from here, we're going to extend the left leg out. We're gonna pass the weight from the left hand under the right leg to the right hand, and then switch. Same thing, switching right hand to left hand, right underneath the left. Good. That's it. We got 4 more. Now, if you don't want to do this with the weights, that's okay. Just pull that knee into your chest. And last one. From here, we're going to bring both knees into the chest. Weight just sits on top of your knees. Inhale everything away. Exhale everything back in, following your own breath. Inhale everything away. Exhale everything back in. 2 more. And last one. Extending the legs up to the sky, we're going to pass the weight from the right hand to the left hand, or left hand to the right hand underneath that right leg, and then switch. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing both legs up to the sky, holding onto the head of the weight, reaching the arms up to reach. We're going to just pulse it up and down. So lift your head and shoulders and then pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Breathe it out. 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. Relax your head for a second. Grabbing the weight in the left hand, we're going to only lower the left arm, left leg. So lower everything down for 4, 3, good, 2, keep that core tight, and last one. Now we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. So left arm is still up, and we're going to drop the right leg, bring the left arm over our head, and then bring it back up. Good. Keeping that back, pressing into the mat, engaging the obliques. One more. Excellent. So now we're going to pass that weight over to the right hand, doing the right side. So we're dropping the right leg this time and the right arm straight down. So for 4, 3, feeling the back on the mat, feeling your core engaged. Breathe it out. Don't hold your breath. Get 1 more. Perfect. Now opposite arm, opposite leg. So bring the right arm over your head as the left leg lowers. For 4, 3, 2. Let's get 1 more. Excellent. So now we're going to hold the weight with both hands right up over our heads, and we're going to do just some shallow drops. So lowering the legs down, squeezing them back up. Little tiny drops here. Good. Making sure your back stays on the mat the whole time. We got 3 more. 2. Feel your core yet? And 1. Now we're going to pass the weight to our left hand. Bring the weight behind the legs, pass it to the right hand, lower the legs down, squeeze them back up. Pass the weight from the right to the left, lower the legs down, squeeze them back up. Nice. Let's get 2 more. Left to right, lower and lift. Beautiful. And then right to left, lower and lift. Excellent. So dropping the weight down, we're going to bend in the knees, bring our legs to a tabletop, but make sure your tabletop, your back is pressing into the mat. So if you need to pull your knees a little bit more into your chest, that's okay. Bring your hands behind your head, and we're going to go into a nice still crisscross. So our legs are not moving, but we're going to bring our elbow to our opposite knee and then switch. You can pull the knee back a little bit, but we're not extending the leg. Just get that elbow to tap the knee. You can pull it back just a little, but don't extend that leg. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into full crisscross. Extend the opposite leg. Bring the elbow to the knee. Breathe it out. Don't hold your breath. We got 4 more for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a hug. Relax. Rocking side to side. All right. Placing your feet on the mat. We're going to press our hips straight up. As we press our hips up, bring our arms up over the head. So a little restorative stretch here. Reach those hips as high as they can. Reach the fingertips back. And then come down. Bring them down. Pressing your back into the mat. Again, lift everything up. Squeeze the glutes. And then lower back down. Let's get one more. Reach it up. And lower back down. All right. So feet are on the mat. Make sure you take a look down at your legs. Your legs are parallel to each other. You can't see your calves or your ankles in front of your thighs. So from here, we're going to press up, find glute engagement. So right where your glutes engage, that's your starting and ending point. We're going to get 10 thrusters here. So lower the hips, squeeze them back up. So we're very small range of motion, just little thrusters. Two more. Keeping those hips lifted, we're going to pull one knee in and then the other, marching it in. So use control as you drop that foot. Don't let it thud down. Good. Looking good, looking good. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to only work the right side. So keeping your hips up, pull that right knee in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to place the right foot on the mat and pull the left knee in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down, relax your back for a second. Now we're going to go to our one side. So pick a side, any side. From here, we're going to lift our hips up. Arms and legs shoot up to the sky. Find your balance. Arms and legs come down. Hips come down. Again, hips shoot up. Arms and legs shoot up. Find your balance. Now lower that right leg down for scoop. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Arms and legs come down. Hips come down. Press into both feet. Lift those hips up. Lift that same leg up. You can have it bent or straight. We're going to go into thrusters. So single leg thrusters for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the hips up. Lower that same leg down. Tap the ground. Squeeze it back up. Tap that foot. Pull that knee back up. Keeping those hips lifted. Almost there. We got 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower the foot down. Lower the hips down. Now we're going to take our legs. We're going to drop them over to the side. So whatever leg was just moving, that's a leg that's going to be on top. So come to our clamshell position to just adjust where you need to. And from here, we're going to go right into our clamshells. So toes together, open and close from the knee. We got 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to keep our knees together, open and close from the toes. Two more. Now we're going to elevate. So we're going to rotate so our toes come up to the sky, and we're going to open and close from the knees again, just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now open up again, toes are together. We're going to extend that top leg up. The bottom leg is still lifted, so the toes are still up to the sky, and we're going to lower this top leg down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping this top leg lifted, let's lower this bottom leg to the mat. We're going to drop the top leg so you have thigh-to-thigh alignment, but that top leg is straight. Flex the foot, and let's pulse it up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to swing it back and swing it forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding that leg forward, we're going to bend at the knee and extend. Bend and extend. 2 more. And last 1. Now let's bend the leg, parallel our legs, and lift it up and down. So parallel lifts for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll right back onto our backs, and let's do the other side. So roll onto the back again, place our feet on the mat, and this time we're going to go right into our single side, the other side. So double check your legs, make sure your legs are parallel. Press into your heels, lift those hips up. Arms and legs shoot up to the sky, find your balance. Arms and legs come down, hips come down. Again, this time we're adding scoops to it. So hips come up, arms and legs shoot up, find your balance. And now add 5 scoops, lower that leg down and squeeze it back up. 2 more. Nice, arms and leg come down, hips come down. Now we're going to lift that leg up to the sky. Same leg you just moved. We can have it bent, press into our support leg, lift the hips up, and now single leg thrusters for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that leg lifted, we're going to drop that foot down, tap, squeeze the knee back in. Drop the foot down and tap, squeeze it back in. Keep going, keep going. Try to stay squared off. Try not to sink over towards that moving leg. We got 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower that foot down, lower the hips down. Now we're going to drop our legs over to the other side for our clamshell on the other side. So stack your legs one on top of the other. And now feet stay together, open and close from the knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees stay together, open and close from the toes. Awesome. Now we're going to elevate our toes. We're going to rotate, bring our toes to the sky, open and close again, just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to extend that leg up to the sky, keeping that bottom leg, the toes up to the sky as well. Lowering that leg down for a kick for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lowering that bottom leg down, let's swing our top leg forward, flex our foot, and now let's pulse it up and down. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing that leg back, swing it forward, swing it back, swing it forward. 2 more. Good. Hold it forward, and now we're going to bend and extend. So you can activate your feet here. You can point and flex, or you can just keep a flex there. Get 1 more. And now bend at the knees, and we're going to go right into our parallel lifts for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So now we're going to roll over onto our bellies this time. All right, hands next to your chest. We're going to press into our knees, and we're going to lift up into a modified plank from our knees. So now I want you to bring your hands together, form that diamond shape with your hands. So your pointer fingers are touching, your thumbs are touching, and we're going to get 5 diamond push-ups. So lowering down and pressing back up. So your hands, your chest should come right down to your hands. So 5 diamond push-ups, and then press back into a child's pose. Nice, those push-ups look really good. Excellent. All right, so we're going to be here in plank for a few minutes. So we're going to come forward into our plank. We're going to lift up our knees if we can, but you can do this from your knees, so it's no big deal if you want to keep your knees down. And all we're going to do is tap one hand forward and then the other. So we're just getting 8 taps forward, trying to keep our body nice and still, alternating 4 on each side. Once you're done, drop to your knees, press back into a quick child's pose, because then we're gonna lengthen this up a little bit. Good. All right, coming back forward into high plank. Again, this can be from your knees or your toes. We're going to come down to low plank. Once you get to your low plank, you're going to lift your left leg up, press it forward onto the big toe of the right foot for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering that right foot, that left foot down, lift the right leg up, press it forward for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that right leg down. From here, we're going to lower both knees, then lift them straight up. Lower both knees, lift them straight up. 2 more times. And last time. Starting with the left hand, come to rise, followed by the right hand. Drop to your knees, press back into a quick child's pose. Nice big inhale, nice big exhale. From here, you're going to roll it forward, come to high plank. Starting with your right hand, come to low plank, followed by your left hand. Lift your left leg up, bring it out to the side for abductors for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that left foot down, lift the right leg up. Same thing on the right side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that right foot down. This time, drop just the left knee. Lift it back up, right knee. Lift it back up, left knee. Lift, right knee. Keep going, left, right. 1 more each side, left and right. Starting with the right hand, come to high plank, followed by the left hand. Drop to our knees, press back into a quick child's pose. Inhale and exhale. All right, we got 1 more plank to do and then we're moving on. So we're going to come forward again to high plank. We're going to start by pulling your right knee into the right elbow. Shoot it back out. Left knee, left elbow. Shoot it back out. 1 more each side. Right knee, right elbow. Shoot it back out. Round your back. Left knee, left elbow. Shoot it back out. Now, right elbow, left knee. Cross. Shoot it back out. Left elbow, left knee, right elbow. Cross. Keep going. 1 more. All right, we got 1 more to do. This time we're going to come to the outside. So right knee outside of the right arm. Left knee outside of the left arm. We're just going for 4. And then you can drop down into your child's pose. All right, so once you're in that child's pose, you're going to come up to a high kneeling position. This is where our arms and our legs are going to come in. So grabbing onto your weights, we're going to start with arms. We're going to switch from arms back to legs. We're going to kind of mix this up a little bit. So grabbing your light weights, if this kneeling position is really uncomfortable for you, you don't have to do it. You can come to stand. You can even sit back all the way down or into a comfortable seated position. The only reason we're doing this is because it gets us into our other series a little bit faster. All right, we're going to start with a halfway lift. From here, we're going to just pulse up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms. Now press them out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms out. Extend them out. Squeeze them back in for 4, 3, squeeze, 2, and 1 more. Perfect. So keeping the same bend, we're going to bring the arms up, squeeze them together, and now pulse them up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just release the arms a little bit so they're a little bit spaced, and now squeeze the arms back and bring them up. So squeeze them back and bring them up. 2 more. And last one. If your weights are too heavy and they become too much, hold right here. You could always drop the weights. Open and close the arms for 4, 3, 2, squeeze them together, and last one. Lower the arms down by your side. All right, so from here, we're going to lift the arms up, rotate, bring them parallel, lower them back down. Good, keep going. Nice, they look really good. 2 more, and then we add. And last one. All right, so now we're going to add an overhead press. So we're going to lift the arms, rotate, press up, lower down, lower them, and bring them back to the side. All right, we're just getting 5 of these. Good, looks good, looks good. Keep breathing. Make sure your body's nice and still. 2 more. And last one. Perfect. Once you're done, relax the arms down by your side. We're going to step forward with the right foot. We're going to tuck the back toes, and we're just going to lift that back knee up to a hover. From here, we're going to do hammer curls. So curl it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that back knee down. Relax for a second. We're going to come back up again, same leg. So we're going to lift up, and we're going to just lift lateral lifts for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, lower it down. Bring that right foot back to meet your left knee. Left knee comes forward, tuck the back toes. All right, so we're going to tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. From here, instead of hammer curls, we're going to do regular curls. So lift it up and lower it down. So rotate the wrist. Yeah, 3 more. And last one. Now dropping that back knee, just relax for a second. We're going to come up again, but this time we're going to bring our arms forward into a front lift. So tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, front lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now step forward, bringing both feet forward. So from here, we're going to hinge at the hips, drop our arms down. Now from here, we're going to squeeze the arms back, and we're going to go right into kickbacks for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring our palms up to the sky and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the arms behind you. Release the right arm up over your head, and then switch. Left arm comes over your head, right arm back, and switch. Good, and switch. 2 more. And last one. Excellent. Bringing both hands up over your head, we're going to squeeze back and then press forward. Squeeze back, working those lats and press forward. If this is too much, by all means, drop the weights. 2 more. Good, and last one. Nice, lower those weights down by your side, come to stand. Now from here, we're going to lower with our right leg down, and then bring our left leg down to meet. So just drop your weights to the side. You are going to meet them again, just make sure that you can reach them. From here, we're going to bring our arms out to a T. We're going to shoot one leg out. Doesn't matter what side you start on, so pick a side, any side. And now teeter down. So we're going to come into our sideline series kneeling. So from here, lift that leg, find your balance. And now we're just going to pulse that leg up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward and back. Nice job. Lower that foot down. Come to rise using your obliques. Coming right back down. We're going to lift that leg up, small circles, 5 in each direction. Watch your shoulder, don't shrug it up. And reverse.
Once you're done with your 5 in each direction, you can lower that leg down and come to rise. Perfect, nice job. We're gonna come back down again. This time, bring your arm up over your head, lift that leg up, pull the elbow into the knee for 3, 2, and 1. Extend that arm out, lower the foot, come back up to rise. All right, so grab one weight. We're gonna add one weight to this game. So we're gonna come down again. The weight is in your hand, that's on the same side as your foot extended. Come on down, that weight's to the sky, lift that leg up. From here, we're just gonna bend at the elbow and then extend. So the leg is lifting, nothing else is moving, just the elbow is bending. Good. We got 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Lower that foot down, but don't come up. We're just going to shoot that bottom knee down a little bit so you come more into a side plank. Good. Now, if you want to come into a full side plank, you can do that as well. Whatever feels better for you, we're going to go into thread the needle. Using the weights, thread the needle around and press back up. So 3 to 5 thread the needles. And when you're done with your thread the needles, you're going to come to rise. Good. Perfect. Looks really nice, guys. And then we're just going to switch sides. So you can drop your weight for the few minutes. We're going to need them again. We're going to extend the other leg out. Bring the arms out to a T and lower yourself down. Find your balance, lift that leg up. So just start by finding that balance, making sure that your chest is coming more up to the sky. And now we're just going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Kick it forward and back, keeping your body still. 2 more. And last one. Lowering that foot down, come to rise. Good. Coming back down. This time we're going to go into our small circles. 5 in each direction. Once you get your 5, switch directions. And then again, come to rise. Good. Beautiful. All right, we're going to come down again. This time, we're going to bring that hand up over our head, and we're going to pull the elbow into the knee for 3, 2, and last 1. Come to rise, and now we're going to grab onto our weight. So putting that weight in the same arm as the leg is extended, we're going to come back down. Weight comes to the sky. Lift that leg, find balance, and we're just going to bend and extend right from that elbow. Two more. And now we're going to lower that foot down and just pull that knee down or come into a regular side plank. Either one is fine. And 3 to 5 thread the needles. Whichever one works best for you, whichever version works best, go ahead and do that. Get your 3 to 5. And when you're done, you're actually going to just lower yourself down to a seated position. Good. So just being here, bring out your wrists for a second because we are going to use them again. Whatever you need to do here, just to make sure your wrists feel good. All right. So we're in this seated position. We're going to release our feet so that they are on the mat right in front of us. And then you're just gonna bring your hands behind you. Fingertips can face any way you want. I prefer to have my fingertips facing forward, and you can change as we go. So from here, pressing into the feet, pressing into the hands, we're gonna lift up into a tabletop. Lift it up. And then lower back down. 2 more times. Lift it up, squeeze and hold. Good. Lower back down. Nice. Let's get one more time. Press into the heels, press into the hands, lift. Nice job. Lower back down. Now release the feet to the into the air and release the hands if you can. From here, we're going to go into our boat pose. Lower down to low boat, lift it up. Lower down to low boat and lift. 2 more times. And last time. Lowering the feet back, bringing the hands behind you. This time we're going to lift up, not all the way into a tabletop, just lift your butt off the mat. And now we're going to go into dips. So lowering your, bending at your elbows and lifting back up. Just 5 dips. Once you're done, drop your hips down, release your hands for a second, and then sweep your hands behind you again. This time we're going to press into our hands and our heels, lift our hips up again. From here, we're going to extend one leg to the sky, and now we're going to go to scoops, just for 3. For 3, 2, good, and 1. Lower that same foot down, lower your hips down, release your arms. Reaching behind you again, this time other side. Press up into our tabletop. Lift the leg up, scoops. For 3, 2, good. Sorry, we did 5 before, didn't we? Once you get your 5, you can lower that foot down, lower the hips down, and release your arms. Nice. All right, so bring your hands behind you again. This time we're gonna go back to our dips, lifting our hips up, bending at the elbows, just for 5. And once you're done, drop the hips, lift up into a boat pose. Good, good, good. Low boat, high boat. Good, low boat, high boat. Come on, 3 more. One more. Perfect, lowering the feet down, sweeping the hands behind you. Now this time, instead of our tabletop, we're actually going to extend the legs out. We're going to go into our reverse plank. If this is too much, go back to one of the exercises we just did with the tabletop. So we're gonna press into our hands, press into our heels, and lift our hips up and hold. Lowering back down. Good. 2 more times, press into the heels, press into the hands, lift and hold. Good, lift the chest, that's it. And lower back down, really squeeze in the glute. 1 more time, make this the best time. So press it up. Hold, heels dig in, press the ground away, and lower down. Perfect, forward fold. All right, we got 1 more to do. So sweep your hands behind you. This time we're going to add our leg lift to it. So pressing into the heels, pressing into our hands, lift up into a tabletop. Bringing that right leg up to the sky, we're just going to lift it up and lower it down. Lift and lower. Try to get 5 on each side. So we're gonna get 5, we're gonna take a break, and then we'll do the other side. Once you're done with your 5, lower the hips down, and then forward fold. Good, sweeping your hands behind you. This is our last time, coming into that tabletop, pressing into the heels, lifting that new leg, the left leg up. For 5, 4, come on, you got this. Lower the hips down, forward fold. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna do 1 more and then we are done. We're gonna lower ourselves down onto our backs, reaching the arms up over our head. We're gonna go into our teaser or teaser prep, just 2 today, so 2 teasers of your choice. If you're going teaser prep wise, just circle those arms around, try to come up as high as you can without any momentum. If you're in teaser regular, legs come up first, then your upper body. Find what teaser works best for you. Good, that's beautiful. And once you're done, just lay on your back, knees are into your chest, rock side to side. Nice big inhale, nice big exhale. Dropping both legs over to the right, bring your gaze to the left. Just make sure you're not kicking or ramming into any of your weights. Try to get that left shoulder onto the mat. And then bring your legs up and over. Drop your legs to the left, bring your gaze to the right. Again, right shoulder onto the floor. Lift those legs up into your chest, give yourself a little hug, and then release the feet to the floor. Taking the right leg, we're gonna cross it over, opening up that right knee, flexing that right foot,
and then thread it through for a figure 4. So flexing both feet, pressing that right knee away, lowering that left leg to the mat, extend that right leg up to the sky, grabbing onto that hamstring, and then just pull back a little bit. Now we're gonna lower that right foot to the mat, crossing that left foot over, opening up that left knee, flexing a foot, and then pulling it in, figure 4. Lowering that right leg to the mat, extend that left leg to the sky, grabbing onto your hamstring, just pull back. And then bringing both knees into your chest, we're gonna roll yourself up to a seated position. Extend your right arm out in front, flex the palm, and just gently press back on that right hand. And then drop that palm down, drop the fingertips down to the ground again, gently pressing on the right hand. Other side, extend the left arm out, flex the right palm, fingertips to the sky, gently press on that hand. Then drop the fingertips to the mat, press back on that left hand. Good. Releasing, bringing both hands out to the side, reaching them up to the sky, dropping the right hand behind your back. Give yourself a little hug in with the left. Try not to puff out your chest. And then switch. Left hand drops behind. Give yourself a little hug in. Bring both hands up to the sky. Bring the backs of your hands together. Press them together and then bring them down in front, releasing your shoulders. Coming back up, releasing those hands. You guys are all done. Thank you guys so much for coming.